Am I not a person in their eyes? Gerald continued struggling internally, and he could not stop the tears from flowing down his cheeks. He could not forget the scene that he had just witnessed tonight. He did not know how long he huddled up under the covers, crying before he finally fell asleep. Perhaps it was because it was such a dark and silent night. Gerald slept very peacefully that night. When he woke up the next morning, there was no one in the dormitory. Gerald knew that the head of the dormitory must not have wanted to wake him up, as he probably felt it would be better for Gerald to stay in the dormitory instead of going to the classroom after the previous night's events. When Gerald picked up his cell phone, he discovered that he had received many text messages and missed calls. To Gerald's surprise, they were all foreign numbers. Gerald also received a text message stating that someone had transferred money into his bank account. Daxtonville Bank, 19 years. The balance of your account ending in 107 is USD 1,500,000.00. Gerald was stunned when he looked at the series of numbers. $1,500,000. Who would transfer $1.5 million to him? Gerald hurriedly called the bank to confirm the transfer, and he was even more confused after receiving confirmation from the bank. At this time, his cell phone started ringing again. It was another phone call from an international phone number, and Gerald answered the call immediately. Gerald, have you received the money that I transferred to you? I'm your elder sister. A familiar voice sounded over the other end of the line. Sister, what the hell is going on? Aren't you and our parents working hard to make money abroad? Where did you get so much money? Gerald was completely in shock. Our father was intending to hide the truth from you for another 2 years, but I can't bring myself to do so because I know you're constantly getting bullied in school. Therefore, I planned to tell you the news in advance. Our family is actually really wealthy. The Crawford family has a huge business industry throughout the world. Do you know that 80% of the gold mines, minerals, and petroleum in Africa actually belongs to our family? This is not inclusive of all the other industries in Daxtonville and abroad. What? Gerald gulped immediately. If this $1.5 million wasn't already in his hands, he wouldn't have believed this at all. He really thought that his sister was merely making fun of him. I know you find it really hard to believe me, Gerald, but you have to learn to accept the truth slowly. In the beginning, I was also raised in a poor environment, but after some time, I've gradually gotten familiar with living the lifestyle of a wealthy person. By the way, I've sent something over to you by courier, and it should arrive by this morning. You no longer have to worry about money in the future. I don't know how much anything costs in Daxtonville nowadays, but you shouldn't worry. Just use the $1.5 million for the time being.